What would you do if you won $45.6 billion in one today? That's the equivalent of roughly 38 million US dollars. An amount that could change anyone's life. But here's the real question. Would you know how to manage it, or would it slip through your fingers like sand? In the world of Squid Game, the prize money was a symbol of hope for the desperate, yet their lack of financial knowledge reflected a hard truth about real life. Money alone doesn't solve problems. It's how you manage it that truly matters. This video is about uncovering the lessons hidden in that massive prize. While Squid Game may be fictional, the financial insights we can extract from its storyline are incredibly real. From managing debt to creating long-term financial stability, the strategies we'll explore today aren't just for billionaires. They're for anyone who wants to break free from financial uncertainty and build a secure future. But here's the best part. You don't need to win the lottery or survive a game to apply these principles. Small, consistent changes can lead to big results. So let's dive into the financial lessons inspired by Squid Game and learn how you can use them to create lasting wealth and freedom. Why do so many people struggle to achieve financial stability, even when they earn more money or receive a windfall? The truth is, financial struggles often stem not from a lack of resources but from poor planning, impulsive decisions, and a short-term mindset. In Squid Game, the characters vividly illustrate this problem. Despite the life-changing prize on the line, their financial troubles are the result of years of unchecked debt, risky investments, and desperation-driven decisions. This is a reflection of real life. Many people live paycheck to paycheck, drowning in debt and unable to save for the future. Why? Because they lack a clear strategy to manage their money. They chase quick fixes, like lottery tickets, get-rich-quick schemes, or impulsive purchases, rather than building habits that lead to sustainable growth. Even those who come into large sums of money, such as lottery winners, often find themselves broke within a few years because they don't know how to handle it. The key problem isn't the amount of money, it's the mindset. Without proper financial education and discipline, even a fortune can be squandered. This lack of planning creates a cycle of financial instability that feels impossible to escape. But there's hope. The good news is that wealth isn't about luck or extraordinary opportunities. It's about making intentional, smart decisions every day. And this video is here to show you how to break free from that cycle. Let's use the fictional prize money of Squid Game as a starting point to uncover actionable lessons that anyone can apply to build a strong financial future. In Squid Game, the prize of 45.6 billion won is a tantalizing sum, representing hope, freedom, and a fresh start. But what does that actually mean in real-world terms? Converted to USD, it's roughly $38 million, a life-changing amount, no doubt. Yet, the true value of money lies not in its size, but in how it's managed and used. To put this into perspective, consider how quickly fortunes can evaporate. Studies show that most lottery winners lose their winnings within just a few years. Why? Because they lack the financial habits and knowledge necessary to sustain and grow that wealth. Even $38 million, when mismanaged, can disappear faster than you'd think. Overspending, poor investments, and a failure to plan for taxes or future expenses can turn a dream into a nightmare. At the same time, $38 million can be a gateway to financial freedom when handled correctly. Imagine using a portion to invest in diversified assets, build passive income streams, or secure generational wealth. It's not just about having the money, it's about making it work for you. This lesson is universal. Whether you're managing $1,000 or $38 million, the principles of smart money management remain the same. And now, let's explore how the characters' mistakes and the premise of Squid Game can teach us the financial strategies needed to maximize wealth. In Squid Game, the stakes couldn't be higher. While the series is filled with suspense and moral dilemmas, it also offers valuable insights into financial behaviors, both the mistakes to avoid and the strategies to adopt. Let's break down 5 key financial lessons inspired by the series and how they apply to real life. Debt is one of the central themes in Squid Game, serving as the driving force behind the desperation of its characters. Many of them are trapped in the game because of poor financial decisions, gambling, reckless spending, and impulsive borrowing. This mirrors a common issue in real life, where debt spirals out of control due to a lack of planning and discipline. The truth is, not all debt is bad, but impulsive debt often creates a cycle that's hard to break. High interest loans, unnecessary credit card spending, and by now, pay-later schemes may seem convenient but often lead to long-term financial stress. The key lesson here is to avoid taking on debt that doesn't serve your future goals. Focus on distinguishing between good debt and bad debt. Good debt, such as investing in education or a business, has the potential to increase your future earnings. Bad debt, like borrowing for luxury items or gambling, drains your resources without offering any long-term benefits. Before taking on any debt, ask yourself, will this create long-term value, or is it fulfilling a short-term desire? If it's the latter, reconsider. Additionally, prioritize paying off high-interest debts first, using strategies like the snowball method, paying smaller debts first for quick wins, or the avalanche method, targeting high-interest debts to save more in the long run. Avoiding impulsive debt is the foundation for financial stability, but it's only the first step. To truly protect yourself from life's uncertainties, you need a solid safety net. Let's move to the next lesson: building an emergency fund. In Squid Game, the desperation of the players stems from their lack of financial safety nets. With no savings to fall back on, they are forced into life-threatening situations to escape their financial troubles. This mirrors a harsh reality for many people who live without an emergency fund, leaving them vulnerable to unexpected crises like medical bills, car repairs, or sudden unemployment. An emergency fund acts as a financial buffer, providing peace of mind and stability when life throws the unexpected your way. It's not about saving millions overnight, but creating a foundation that prevents you from making desperate decisions. Even a small amount saved consistently can grow into a reliable safety net over time. By automating your savings or setting aside a portion of each paycheck, you gradually build a fund that can cover 3 to 6 months of essential expenses. With an emergency fund in place, you have the confidence to face life's challenges without resorting to credit cards or loans. However, protecting your wealth requires more than just saving for emergencies. It's about creating a strategy that reduces risk and ensures long-term growth. This brings us to the next important lesson: the power of diversification. In Squid Game, the players risk everything for a single chance at survival. This all-or-nothing approach reflects a mistake many people make with their finances: putting all their eggs in one basket. Whether it's relying on a single source of income or investing heavily in just one asset, this lack of diversification leaves you exposed to unnecessary risks. Diversification is a fundamental principle of financial stability. It's about spreading your resources across different areas to minimize potential losses. For example, rather than investing all your money in one stock, you could distribute it across a mix of stocks, bonds, real estate, or mutual funds. Similarly, having multiple sources of income, such as a side hustle, rental properties, or freelance work, adds layers of security to your financial foundation. By diversifying, you create a safety net that ensures even if one stream falters, others can sustain you. It's a strategy that balances risk and reward, allowing your wealth to grow steadily over time. But diversification alone isn't enough. To truly succeed financially, you need to equip yourself with the knowledge to make informed decisions. That's where the importance of financial education comes in. One of the most glaring issues faced by the players in Squid Game is their lack of financial understanding. Their desperation drives them to make impulsive decisions, often without considering the long-term consequences. This lack of knowledge mirrors a common problem in real life. Many people shy away from learning about finances, believing it to be overly complex or irrelevant to their immediate needs. Financial education is one of the most powerful tools for building and protecting wealth. It empowers you to make informed decisions, avoid common pitfalls, and recognize opportunities for growth. Understanding concepts like budgeting, compound interest, and smart investing doesn't just help you manage your current resources, it sets you up for future success. Even small efforts, like reading books, attending workshops, or following credible financial experts, can make a significant difference over time. When you commit to improving your financial literacy, you gain the confidence to navigate challenges and take calculated risks. But knowledge alone isn't enough. To achieve real financial freedom, you need to think beyond the present and focus on building a sustainable future. Let's explore the importance of long-term planning in the next lesson. In Squid Game, the players are often consumed by the need to survive in the moment, making rash decisions to stay alive. This short-term thinking is understandable in their dire situation, but it mirrors a common financial mistake: focusing solely on immediate gratification rather than planning for the future. Many people prioritize short-term desires, like impulsive purchases or fleeting luxuries, without considering how these decisions might impact their long-term goals. True financial freedom comes from shifting your mindset to think about the bigger picture. Building wealth isn't about quick wins, it's about consistency and patience. Investing in retirement accounts, creating a portfolio that grows over decades, or setting aside money for long-term goals like buying a house or funding education requires discipline. It's not as exciting as spending on a whim, but it lays the groundwork for a secure and prosperous future. By adopting a long-term perspective, you gain the ability to make decisions with greater clarity and purpose. This mindset ensures that your efforts today compound into meaningful results tomorrow. And with this foundation in place, you're not just surviving, you're thriving. Now that we've explored these 5 lessons, it's time to bring them together and discuss how you can start applying them in your daily life. Now that we've uncovered the financial lessons inspired by Squid Game, the next step is to put them into action. Knowledge is only powerful when applied, and the beauty of these lessons is that they can be incorporated into your life gradually, no matter where you are on your financial journey. Start with small, manageable changes. If debt is a pressing issue, focus on reducing it strategically. List all your debts, prioritize them by interest rates or size, and commit to consistent payments. Even a modest reduction can free up resources for other financial goals. At the same time, begin building an emergency fund, no matter how small. Set up an automatic transfer of even $10 per week into a separate account. It adds up faster than you think. Once you've established stability, shift your focus to diversification and financial education. Explore new income streams, such as freelancing or selling a skill, and consider low-risk investment options to grow your savings. Simultaneously, dedicate a few minutes each day to learning about finances. Whether it's reading an article, watching a video, or joining a financial literacy program, consistent learning equips you with the tools to make better decisions. Lastly, embrace a long-term mindset. Define your financial goals clearly and break them into actionable steps. Whether it's saving for a house, retirement, or starting a business, having a plan keeps you motivated and accountable. Remember, it's not about perfection, it's about progress. By applying these lessons, you're not just improving your finances, you're transforming your entire approach to money and setting the stage for lasting freedom. Now, let's conclude by bringing these ideas together and looking toward the future. The lessons from Squid Game go far beyond its thrilling storyline. They reflect real-life challenges and the financial behaviors that can either trap us in mediocrity or set us free. From avoiding impulsive debt to building an emergency fund, diversifying income, investing in financial education, and adopting a long-term mindset, these principles are the foundation for lasting financial success. But these lessons aren't just for billionaires or fictional characters, they're for you. The journey to financial freedom begins with small, consistent steps. By applying these habits, you can break free from uncertainty, take control of your finances, and create a future filled with opportunities and stability. Now, it's time to take action. Which of these lessons will you start implementing today? Share your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear your journey. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you won't miss future insights designed to help you build wealth and achieve your dreams. Your financial transformation starts now. Let's take this journey together, one step at a time.